Hello, and welcome to Zaxria. We are back for another night at the Nuts Around Table. Thank you for tuning in. If you are tuning in, make sure you follow. That way you get put in the giveaway once we hit 100 followers. I think we're in like the 75-ish area, so 25 or so more followers. And we're doing a giveaway for Xanathar's Guide to Everything if you're following. If you're subscribing, you can put in a giveaway for a free mini from Hero Forge, a custom mini. If you haven't, go check out the YouTube. There are VODs all the way up till episode 71, I believe, up on there. Also some podcasts along with other D&D type adventures and also a Cyberpunk one-shot on there that you can watch. And with that, we are going to jump into this session. So last you guys left off, you made your way within the Sea of Souls where you encountered a Kraken along your route to go and save Anders' brother. The Kraken thus far has been very, very hardy and quite brutal in its attempts at doing whatever it can to just be rid of all of you. You've seen several ships in the sides of the fleet that disappeared and went down. You thought a lot more of them went down, but you can see there may be more ships still functional than you thought. That was a great transition. Your ship took a hell of a beating.
There's no combat camera.
Oh, did it get unplugged?
I don't know. It looks plugged in. The thing's on.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened there.
No.
Let's see if I do anything, if that does anything.
No, it did a thing.
Drop frames might be detected.
Try it again.
It's off.
We gotta turn
Yeah,
it
I'm
on.
trying to turn it back on. Technical difficulties.
I mean, you can keep recapping. That's cool.
We can be our
I'll just switch back to the...
I want this camera to work. You might have to get up there and unplug it and plug it back in. I don't think this is doing anything.
Technical difficulties.
But the Kraken has done quite a bit to your guys' ship itself. But in this moment, you now have your the crew of the ship underneath the deck, trying to do whatever they can to fix some of the holes that are leaking, broken boards, whatever it may be. They're doing everything they possibly can. Andrew, at this point, has taken the helm of the ship and turned it. That ship over there finally joined the fray within the last few rounds of the combat. You have to select it. The setting.
It's kind of cute. The noise. Where at?
It's on Jerry's side. The last round of combat that we had, the Kraken.
You know, you can turn it, right?
Yeah, you can.
I didn't want to.
You're gonna have to readjust it anyway. So. Just pick that PC cam one.
I forgot Jared's blind.
2020, baby.
Can't relate.
I'm trying to figure out the fuck what these buttons do.
You gotta make sure you select the right
Camera
thing.
bar?
Yeah. Probably go back to the combat. And then you have to select that camera that's right there.
This thing?
Yeah. And there should be, are there 4 of them?
Yeah.
Is it on the right one already?
I don't
Oh.
know what the right
Is it
one
UVC camera?
Yeah, it's whatever one is not general image.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
that
that's
one.
not working.
Hang on. I'm just gonna... Oh, there it
There it
goes.
is. Cool.
Some
Alright,
crack.
Jared, adjust the camera for me.
I kind of like it. We can see shop.
Yeah, it's cool.
Oh, good on Shab for wearing a thematic shirt today.
Part of the ocean.
Oh.
It was perfect until you ruined it.
Until it wasn't.
Bitch.
There you go.
He's come this way a little bit.
That's fine. There you go.
Why is it beeping?
He's
Zoom.
zooming it in.
Oh, okay.
My mic
I was like, this thing's gonna blow up.
How's that?
Fine.
Should I read this?
I think it should
it's-
still come this way a little bit.
I
Yeah.
don't think it's... As he's gonna move it too much and we're gonna get a bunch of stuff going on.
That should be fine. Hopefully that doesn't fuck up again. But alright.
Hopefully
We'll roll
we're
with
not,
what we got.
hopefully we're not dropping frames, but we might be dropping frames.
But the last round of combat that we left off on, the Kraken had swallowed and eaten Zardrax and Ezrael. but with a well-placed shot in the throat of the Kraken, he regurgitated Azrael and Zar back onto the deck here. You can see that the Kraken is just messed up. Wraith tore into the Kraken's back using the devastating attack from the essence of Zaxria. You can see these huge dragon-like heads, like spectral of like fire, biting into the back. There's a sizable wound on the back end of the Kraken now, along with a bunch of holes where it's bleeding this purplish blood. The water is still very, very intense right now, but you have a hold on the ship. You have the Kraken directly in front of Zarbrax and Moldrak here. With that, though, we'll just start off round 12 here with Chelonia starting us off.
Well, I'm going to stand up
All right.
and then just move as far as I can towards the Kraken. I've got 55, I think.
I believe you weren't prone. What were you doing over here?
I got thrown.
Oh,
so I
okay,
was
so you
definitely
were prone.
Yeah.
Okay. You going this way?
Yeah.
Are you going to dash, or are you just...
Yeah, just going to dash it.
15. Your normal movement's what, 55?
Yes.
So we'll go here.
And that's it for me.
All right. Ander. This is your actual turn.
Ship turn.
Yes, correct.
Remember, you have advantage on everything, and you have sharpshooter.
You got a good point there.
I know.
You got a good point there.
I also have a bag full of potions.
That's true as well.
I'm good.
I got
Either potion.
I-
potion.
I got potions.
Boost got or Moldrak's got potions too. I'm just gonna hit him.
Okay.
Let's not get confusing. Alright, that was a quick turn. I got stunned.
All right.
Oh no.
That you're holding the helm, you just kind of reach down to the side kind of pouch that you have with the cards in it.
Actually,
You pull.
I guess these two cards would go first.
Okay. That makes sense. So go ahead and do those.
God.
Those were just.
Small escape.
Go for it. But
That has disadvantage on the next attack. Just like
straight.
Really? We're starting this out right.
flat.
Yeah.
Get it all out of the way.
Yeah. All the terrible things.
I'm gonna use sharpshooter.
Okay.
It was a great idea. I'm glad I did.
Use it again on the next attack.
13. Is 13 in?
13 misses.
Got a
This is the
advantage.
craziest turn I think I've had.
Got advantage on this one. You doing
Yeah, long
sharpshooter?
time. I'm gonna sharpshooter again. Why not?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm shot. I miss him twice. That'd be weird.
You remember when you said you never misses?
19.
19 hits.
Alright. I had 10? How the fuck sharpshooter?
Yeah. -5, add 10.
Plus,
Yeah, minus 5 to hit, 10 damage. Kind of crazy.
a little weird. 31.
31.
Good shit.
Wasn't a
Imagine if you did
terrible
that.
turn.
Imagine if you hit every time with sharpshooter.
All right. With that, the first card that you take, you just kind of, you're holding the helm in position. You take the first one, throw it over, miss. The second one you throw from behind your head and chuck it. It lands really nice, so you just try to do the same motion, but pulling that third card up towards your head, there's this explosive kind of concussive blast next to your ear. Causes you to grab your head. You're leaning against the wheel right now, stunned. Okay. Neris, and then Moldrak is on deck.
Alright. So, Neris and Wraith. So Wraith acts after Neris.
Correct.
So Neris is just going to take 2 bow shots at the Kraken.
All right.
So, first shot, she's going to try a fairy fire arrow against it.
Okay.
So,
Roll that save here. It's a natural 1 for the save.
well, he fails. She hits with a 15 So 33.
Yes.
All right, and then it is a. Let me open up her character sheet. That's what I forgot to do.
Got a
Is it
hat.
still goopy?
Not goopy. It's just like
Soft.
yeah. Still came out good.
15 damage.
Okay.
And then second shot, just normal. Well, he failed, so it's at advantage. 22 to hit,
Hits.
and 17 damage. Um,
Okay.
and then after she acts, Wraith is going to take the dodge action and
Okay.
fly this way, like above the ship.
All right.
He'll be like right here.
Yeah, you can make it all the way to. Oh,
You broke it.
What?
no, it might have stuck a little bit.
You broke it.
bit.
It's
Oh,
glued.
there we go.
Stop leaving shit on this.
Sorry, I did
This
shoot him
might,
with
yeah.
Arkham.
Oh, you don't gotta move it.
I know. I just want to get it up so when we go to move it, there it goes.
Huh?
Get everybody up off there.
The Kraken stuck to the ship.
Okay.
He's like up on it.
All right. After.
Connor held his action.
Oh, that's right.
Gotcha.
So now you should have enough room right here.
Yep,
Yep. Cool.
that's safe.
Please, that's
I thought he did too. I was like, all right.
Make a death save.
Yeah, that's
the
a
Kraken is
10.
Oh. So they're making death saves earlier, buddy.
Whack. 2 fails.
Got a little too long on top of
Good.
this. 10,
That's pretty good. Nice.
9, 19, 20, 6. 46.
46. All right.
I don't remember if I marked it. I didn't. That is it. Ooh.
All right. That was the meteor.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. After you yell out to Neris to get out of the way,
Move.
they
Get out
as
the
Wraith is like
way.
turning away, she turns around on him and like shoots backwards as the meteor is falling at the same time, exploding on the back of the Kraken, hitting into that big open wound on the back. You can hear him let out another loud roar right into the face of Zar and Azrael there. Okay, now after Neris' turn,
Yes.
the Kraken is going to use legendary action.
Sus. Oh fuck! I didn't know he had more of this.
A tentacle bursts up
Definitely
out of the
does.
middle part, like near the middle part of the ship,
He's probably only got
and
one.
smacks down in a line right here. So Chelonia and Connor both
their-
need to make dex saves.
Do their bodies soften the blow on the ship?
We will see.
There's Shalon's hard shell smash the ship harder.
I'm gonna
no.
spend a key point to reroll that. Yikes. Alright, I failed it.
All right,
16.
16. 16 is a success. And then you said you failed that,
I
right?
got a 1, yeah.
Oh no! Both times? Oh, do you have to take the second result? No. Sucks.
– 22 points of bludgeoning damage. But you take half. 'cause it was
No,
a
that's
dex
true,
save.
so 11.
You take 11.
Do I take half?
You don't
Or
take any.
don't take any.
You
Awesome.
completely dodge out of the way.
Cool.
And you are knocked prone there, Chelonia.
I didn't look at my health.
What do you have? It'll be okay. I'll distract him. No worry.
Time it. When we get back, Waldrak's up, and then it's the ship and lair action.
Yeah, I'll do that. One sec. They didn't hear that, but he said sorry about
I
it. guys.
wasn't apologizing to you. I'm just kidding. Okay. The tentacle slams down and hits the shell of Chelonia as you go to try and cramp into it, but you can feel this crushing kind of pressure against the shell. It doesn't crack or anything crazy, but you feel your arm kind of smack on the side of the deck as you're trying to pull your arm into the shell. Connor, you manage to just kind of dive out of the way. As the ship hits, though, the boat does take 11 damage, so it takes half of the total. And it is now Moldrak's turn. Moldrak,
Alright.
you were knocked over on your last turn with when he pulled his
Alright, I remember that.
fin up.
Where am I?
You are right
Can I
here.
stand up?
Yep, you're laying down on the...
Am I on the stairs or am I out next to him?
You're next to him.
Okay,
You're next to him, yeah.
cool.
My bad.
First things
Be able
first,
to hang on one of these.
I'm gonna use my last 3rd level spell and cast Fire Lash at 3rd level one more time.
Alright.
So the hammer ignites with flame. I'm gonna take 2 smacks into his dome.
Okay.
Dome skis.
Yeah, right in his dome skis.
Head top.
23 for the first one.
Hits.
Natural 20 for the second one.
Shit.
10. 3d6. So this will be the first one, the non-crit. 2 plus 9, 11 plus 10, 21 points of damage.
Okay.
And then this will be the crit. Okay. 12. 12 plus 5, 17. 21. 42 plus 9.
51.
51 points of damage.
Nice. You pull yourself up on the side rails, like the banister, and pick yourself up. As you're picking yourself up, you kind of use the momentum to jump. You take the first swing up to the top part of the nose, and then as he rears his head back, you almost uppercut the lower part of the jaw. You can see a part of that tendril. It doesn't snap or break. It's almost like if
It
you were
goes limp, or-
it gets hit, and there's a part of it that looks like it tears, almost like a piece, like an arm that would come loose.
Oh.
It just detaches from it. It's kind of just this dangly piece of flesh from
Got
there.
it.
You can see that the things coming off of the beard are kind of like these. They're tendrils and they move, but they don't seem to have any other purpose than just aesthetic for you guys. You don't know what they're really there for, but the bases of them are very muscly. After more,
I'm at bonus. I'm gonna drink a potion, but that's it.
So now it is the ship/lair action. Ezreal, you're up next. So the lair action is going to go first.
7, 8,
My D4 go.
5, 10, 15, 21. I think I have it. I don't know.
The water just gets electrified again.
Yeah.
Fuck. 21 plus 8.
Pretty much anybody that's swimming in the water right now is fried.
Uh,
These ships now.
Why do you
The
need
ship
it?
over there, all of them are going to take their turn right now and shoot those 2 bolts.
I regained 29 health.
Okay. The
Come
first one
Come on, bolters.
definitely hits.
Oh yeah.
And
Bless
does not
up,
hit.
bless up, bolters.
And this one.
They're fired. When we fire someone in this universe, we set them on
21
fire.
points of piercing damage from that bolt.
You're fired.
You can see the bolts flying from the other side. It hits the Kraken. He just kind of turns his head, rearing it back before focusing on all of you in front of him right now. This ship...
I can't do anything.
Oh yeah, you're stunned.
He's,
Yeah.
he's holding the wheel.
So this is actually going to start drifting here a little bit. Pull him off, but he's fucking drifting.
He's hanging on.
Turns.
Oh,
a
I
little
thought
bit.
he.
Yeah, he is. I'm just so I could
he's
move
staying.
it.
Okay.
Yeah, because he's
I thought Andrew was holding the wheel when he
lifted up on it. He was holding the wheel to keep it straight, but the Kraken being on it and pushing it is kicking this ass end out.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
now that he's stunned, he's not. It's not that he was like fully like fighting it. Like it was still moving a little bit, but the wind was taking it and the ship causing the ship to move. But now that he's let go, it's just starting to push.
Say the line, Billy. It's because I'm the DM. I think that's why.
Okay. After that, quick turn with that. I'm going to roll health for the ship, the crew underneath.
Can you get like a third or a 300 of it?
Yeah, do like a roll like 300. That'd be crazy.
Bullshit.
24.
What ship?
What's that?
Our
For
ship.
your ship. The other one isn't.
Apparently, they're just gonna sink. They don't care.
Okay.
I can
Azrael,
attack
you
by
are
a
up.
Kraken, but
The Kraken's right there. You can see that he has one of his like fins up on the ship.
Move to the back of the ship.
shoot the fin
All right,
off
he's
the
going to
deck.
bite you
Fit off?
as you're leaving his space.
As he attacks Azrael, I'm gonna smack him on the nose.
All right.
Sent.
I just rolled 2 natural ones. That's pretty crazy. I don't think I've ever rolled 2 natural ones.
That sucks.
It's okay. I mean, I don't care. I thought it was cooler than anything.
All right. As you are going away,
Roll 2 natural ones.
that is a
achievement.
We can't all be Brian. Roll
36,
double
yeah.
natural 20s all the
Twice.
time. So
yep,
In the same fight.
and you are swallowed.
oh fuck, I gotta go in after him.
It's the only logical.
Yeah.
You take 8.
Last time you
20 points of piercing damage. You're swallowed by Lake Kraken.
fucking hold this
I can.
Become restrained. It is still your turn though.
Yeah. I shoot him.
Start blasting.
He sees you start to try to run away and just bites down onto the ship, taking some of the wood from this with you and picking you up.
I'm gonna trip in that.
As you're going down, you're just like shooting down the throat.
Fairy fire is on him.
Blood
Does have
curse.
advantage.
Do marked blood curse. More damage.
You got advantage.
Where straight roll.
Oh right,
Yeah, it should be.
straight roll.
Double
Damn.
advantage.
Double advantage.
Triple.
Quadruple advantage.
So it would
So
be
you're
regular
you're
advantage.
disadvantage because you're
That's
restrained.
double damage.
Advantage
damage?
because fairy fire.
Advantage because fairy fire.
Damage or advantage? Which one?
And then, do you have advantage from something else?
Damage.
Not moving.
Not moving. So it's regular advantage if the math checks out.
Kind of weird though because you took an opportunity attack. So I don't know if you're,
Oh, yeah.
because you're
Sure.
using your movement to try to get away.
That's fair.
Oh right.
I mean, and if anything, it would just cancel because you're like within melee
So
doing
that's
that.
a 19.
that makes
Okay.
Which was a crit because I was honed in.
Okay.
sense. He's about to blow a hole in this guy's head.
Again, quit swallowing my man.
Yeah.
You're talking
You're
yourself.
swallowing the wrong guy, bro.
We got Arkham over here.
Yeah. Stupid, I quit.
14,
You started this.
Yeah.
You did.
22, 33 damage.
33 damage. That's just the first shot, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, so as you're going down, you kind of get bit, and you're falling backwards into the mouth because of the way that you were like eaten, and then you just like fire a shot off. You feel blood like splash off
63.
immediately, like onto your face, and then you just take the second shot instinctually right
Try
after.
these ones next time. See how they do.
21.
It's
10, 16, 27.
Nice.
all right, and he's got to make a Constitution save because that's more than 50 damage within a turn. Oh, that's not going to do it. That's if it was strength, he would have made it. All right.
You can burn those
Then you get
legendary resistances.
Got spat out.
Bad out right on the ground there.
He's like,
That's exactly what happened to you. You hear like, and then he just slides right out onto the
Smoke
deck.
coming out.
Should have saved one of those fucking Big Bertha shots for when he was in the belly.
he would lose it. That thing's way too heavy.
Yeah.
Probably deeper into the belly.
Burn his reaction, I guess.
It's like an anchor.
He's holding it like this.
Running this way.
Yeah, run to the corner.
Shoot it, the kickback just sends him down his stomach.
Weird little interaction, but
Yes.
so after you go to try and run away, he bites down, grabbing you. You take the first shot, blood splashes all over you from inside of his mouth, and then you're just closing your eyes, trying to get it off. Shoot again. He spits you out. You like hit the ground flat, and then push yourself up off your stomach and run to the other side, achieving your initial goal of getting away from him.
Yeah.
All right. After that, Connor, you were up, and then
Like
Zarbrax.
you could have saved yourself from trouble.
Alright.
Not swallowing.
So. Let's see.
He's on death's door, I feel it. Him with like a fireball, he's dead.
I am going
You
to.
take 8
Fireball.
damage too from hurting me.
Hit us all with a fireball.
Okay.
Yeah, in the end, he's only got 15.
I'm gonna run over to
It's a kill
Chelonia,
right there.
Okay.
help him up on his feet,
Reload.
All right.
and then while I'm doing that, or after I do that, I'm going to gonna cast Fly on myself,
All right.
and what is it? Let's see what my fly speed is.
I think it's 60.
I think so.
With
I
the
just
fly
wanted-
spell, it's 60.
Yeah. So I'm gonna fly 60 feet into the air.
All right. That would take you out of the tentacle
Sure.
range, so it's going to take opportunity attack.
Okay.
Damn.
Does the tentacle get to make separate opportunity attacks?
Correct.
No.
It doesn't have his reaction. Very good.
I guess
You're right.
Okay.
What? I'd seen a little.
Fly
Nope, he
no?
doesn't. It's part of the Kraken.
Damn, that's terrible.
How it
They
goes.
count as things for the axe, but they can't take their own opportunity attack.
Well, the
Bars?
other.
By
He's
the
got
way,
mail.
bars?
Okay. You just cast fly on yourself.
'Cause
These
I'm the
stars
DMF
with a little bit of like sunfire type energy go beneath your feet and behind you,
Good on you.
propelling you upward to where you're 60 feet up now.
Yep.
All right. Zara's up.
I should have hacked into it.
All right.
What? No way.
That's so out of character.
27.
Hits. Rolling with advantage, right?
Yeah.
Triple advantage.
10 damage.
Okay.
Second attack. 29.
It hits.
And 14 damage.
Okay. Zara, just screaming with lightning curling around him, slams the axe forward. One of them actually chops off one of the little tendrils on the beard. The other one buries itself into the side part of the jaw.
There's a little zappies at.
And
Doesn't do anything?
doesn't. He's
Oh, right.
the Kraken.
Except one of us.
Zap Andrew's pretty low.
Gonna recharge the breath weapon here. Hopefully on a 6.
On a 6. Don't roll 6.
That's a 3.
Imagine.
Woo.
Recharge your breath
Oh
like
yeah.
a loser.
Speaking of 6, I'm gonna try to roll for race breast. I
Okay.
forgot about that. That's 4.
4 plus 2, 6, so I got it.
Okay.
You're right.
Quick maths.
Well,
Oh, not again. Put that tentacle down.
He really has 69 tentacles.
I told you, but
69, 420 tentacles.
oh no.
over here.
Hooks.
All right. So it's actually gonna take an attack at Chelonia here.
What the fuck? Just
With
help
that
that
tentacle.
hands up. Feels like targeting.
It's 20 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. You're gonna take
I feel like the turtle.
22 points of bludgeoning damage,
Like a shield.
and you're grappled.
You could just like pop into your shell and it gives you plus 5 AC.
It does, but also I can't move, and I have to use my action.
There is
to-
actually.
Yeah.
Is it like a
Just
reaction
set like
thing?
right up against it for me.
No.
No, it's a racial trait. So I can Withdraw into my shell as an action until you emerge. You gain 4 AC, bonus to your AC. And they have advantage on strength and
Get him in some
constitution
armor,
saving
make him a
throws.
tank.
When he goes into the shell, all the armor
Okay.
falls off.
The first tentacle swings down as there's right there. As you're propelling yourself up, Connor, a tentacle whips up from the water. It's the same one that smacked down on you, but you get out of the way, and then it reaches down and slams up and grabs Shalonia and is holding him up in the air. This tentacle is going to slam in a straight line this way.
Gotta dodge that, or does it just roll the hit?
You dodge. It's a dex save.
Okay.
But,
Oh, it's interesting. I'll dodge this.
that's going to take damage
12.
too. Oh,
I
I
had
got
a
to
hero point.
just roll that.
Who's all getting hit by this
I
tentacle?
only have 2, but
Cool. What's time?
Who's all getting hit by this tentacle?
Moldrak and Zarvarax and the Ballista. The Ballista takes 22 points of bludgeoning.
When I went, I didn't roll for my servant, so I'll roll that.
Yeah,
To
so then
heal.
you're like,
Larger on that 20.
I keep rolling 11s
That's
for
20,
these.
so 21.
okay.
Wait,
1 health.
the ballista did what? Or did not?
It would have been 22, but 21 because of the 1 health from Connor, so it takes 21. Good. I don't even think you're writing anything, to be honest.
Screwing up to 50.
Oh. There's an eraser on the other side of that thing.
This is a pen.
Oh. Alright. Moldrak, what'd you get for your dex save?
11.
That's a fail. So
Yeah.
you take
Oh wait, 12.
12.
Yeah, it's 12 a
Still a
save.
fail.
Damn. Good try.
What about
You
13?
take
14.
11.
Roll once.
11. Ow.
What?
Alright.
Take 5.
Oh no, wait.
Zar doesn't take any
No,
because he dodges out of the way. Yeah, he jumps out of the way.
All right.
Alright, that tentacle slams down.
This is the Kraken's turn?
Shaking.
I couldn't remember if the tentacles went on their own turn that way.
Trying to hold it up. Who's up? Is it him?
He's still up. He's got a couple of things he can do here. I'm just trying to decide exactly what those will be.
He wants to show himself.
Forgo his turn.
Okay. Another dex save from Zar and Moldrak.
Damn, that's wild.
Rolled the same exact thing, a 7, a 9, and a natural 20.
Okay. So, success. Fail.
What can you do?
Succeed.
No, I don't think so. I could roll 2 hero dice, but I think even then I would fail. I'm only at.
Take 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
You're knocked down again.
Oh, that fucker.
I get knocked down.
And then I get knocked down again. Everybody's trying to keep me down. Oh. Where'd he go? Is it the same round? Did I try to
yeah.
attack him? Damn.
Is our dodge.
Wait. Oh, right.
Is our dodge again?
Anyway.
Yeah.
That one.
I can
yeah,
still make an
stops out of
attack,
the way.
but
Yeah, you
it just won't stop him.
So the tentacle slams down. Moldrak, it hits you in the back and causes you to like fall forward a little bit. You go to stand up, and as you're going to stand up, the fin comes across and smacks you down to the ground again. While that's happening, though, you see
Get up and he's
Zarvarax
gone.
jump and dive out of the way, takes his axe and goes to like swing, and then as the fin's coming, he ducks underneath it and just like looks over at you for a second before getting ready to attack. But as you get knocked down and you start to look and focus, you see this huge splash of water as the Kraken sinks back into the sea. And
Opportunity attack?
Zara does if he wants one.
Yeah, I don't get one. Still fairy fire. So.
27.
27 hits.
Is 11 damage.
Okay. We are on round 13. Chelonia, you're starting us off here. Andrew, you're up next.
So I am grappled.
Yep.
With my bonus action, I'm gonna try and take a superior health potion.
Okay. Your arms are free, so you're able to like reach down and grab that if you.
Okay, cool. And then I'm just going to lay some punches into this dude.
And then it throws you out into
So I'm going to do the 4.
electrifies the
18
water.
points. So the first one is a 21,
That hits.
20,
Hits.
19,
Hits.
24. So
Hits.
he takes 14 off the get. Alright, so then that is 16 for all 4 of them. I have to add. Yeah.
Add it 4 times.
So 28 for all 4 of them. And then the superior potion is D4s, right?
Yeah.
8 D4s.
Yep. D4 plus 8.
You need D4?
84 plus 8.
I only have one, honestly.
It's crazy. 90 HP and 92. For nothing.
93.
What'd you say?
93. You said 80. You said
First he said 90.
I said 90 first.
it's 90, 93.
Alright, so I healed
92
29 points of health.
92.
I said that.
84 plus 8.
Oh, I thought it was 84 plus 9. That's what
Well, I thought it would be plus 9.
The potion is what you say.
I healed 29.
Okay.
We're both bad at math. I think we just
That was rough. I don't know what happened in that encounter we just had, but I apologize.
I think it was a milestone.
Okay.
beating
Um,
it
Being held up in the air right now, the tentacle having you, you start to punch down at it, hitting it pretty effectively. So at the end of your turn, the Kraken is actually going to take legendary action and
Come up out of
fling
the
with
water.
that tentacle.
What the fuck? I think he's in a shell. No, not me again. I'm already on the ground.
Yeah, so he's going to go over.
You're getting blue shelled over here.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay.
I just got hit with a
He's
red
like
shell and now
fucking
I'm getting...
team with a blue shell.
So for every
I'd rather go from all of us in fucking
10 feet.
first to fifth to fucking 6 to 12 real fast, boys.
40, take.
Damn. Really gonna do me like that?
Okay, so
Oh,
you
I
should-
think he's going over me.
Oh shit.
I don't know.
I'm going to need both Zarvarax and Moldrak to make dex saves.
What if they
Dex?
don't want
Can I use raw strength to try and stop him?
Unfortunately, no.
Why
Because
not?
of the ability. Creature must succeed on a DC 18 dexterity
because he's
save.
the
Alright.
DM, that's why. But just start throwing it out. Start saying
That's fair. I mean,
At least you can't be knocked prone twice.
it. That's fucked up.
kick me while I'm down.
12. 12, that's a fail.
16.
That's a fail.
Why did you even ask me to make dex saves?
I literally told you the DC.
Did you?
Yeah. I didn't even mean to, and then I heard Jerry say that I said it. You read it, not me. Okay. So,
I have plus 1.
Rolls 14.
Zarvarax, Moldrak, and Chelonia are all going to take 18 points of bludgeoning damage.
Why did they even bother drinking a potion?
Knocked prone right there.
All of it
Zarvarax is knocked prone as well. The big guys over here, the big three, if you would, as the tentacle has all ripped up, it takes Chelonia and chucks him to the side. You start like head over heel, flipping in the air. You smack Moldrak with the top part of your shell, and then roll over and slam right into Zarvarax and knock him over, and then tumble and slide up against the base of the ballista. You feel your arms are like beat to shit from them just like bouncing off of a bunch of stuff from getting flung around.
Me.
After that, Andrew, you're up.
Wii Sports
The fact that
bowling
so
music.
much shit happened right next to me, and I survived this on 15 HP. I'm
On 15
Dodging bullets
HP
over
and
there.
stunned.
and stunned. And stunned.
What a perfect eat.
I'm gonna throw two. Which tentacle's more hurt?
Nether.
I'm gonna let you know right now that it's irrelevant.
Because I'm gonna kill it right here.
No, I'm saying that
Hey.
these tentacles are not gonna go away until the Kraken does.
That's less fun than what
Okay, I'll end them. Take the 2 tentacles.
So just go for whichever one you want. Neither one of them have been touched.
Except for the one I just punched.
Yeah, but you can't even really tell with that one.
Are they like more different than the other tentacles? Like, are they more?
They're very, very thick.
So it doesn't matter which one I hit. I'll just hit both.
No.
As far as
Sharpshooter?
I'll hit one card with
Advantage?
one of them and
Sharpshooter?
another card with the other one. And then I'm going to use Sharpshooter. And I already have advantage. So I get +2.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yes.
that's Fairy Fire.
Correct.
Yeah.
I know how to play D&D.
She knows how to
Just
play
do
D&D.
-3 to your roll
What?
It would be
instead of the
minus.
-5.
Yeah.
Oh. I was like, oh, why am I -3 in it?
Sharpshooter.
Doesn't even make sense. It hit.
I believe you.
20 seconds.
Yep.
These are the dice I use. 21, 31 again.
Fuck.
And one more.
Natty 1.
I'm saying it doesn't matter. He's about to take this tentacle out. Is that a 1 or a 7? I'm still gonna hit.
26 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
I just want natural 20s. That's all I
Yeah.
care
19's work for you too, if you were wondering.
for. Yeah. Don't roll either of them though. Another 31.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna drink a superior healing potion.
That's a good call.
All right. You just coming to, kind of lifting yourself up off the helm. You don't feel as much of a struggle now that the Kraken's not pushing against the ass end of the ship. But as you're coming to, you can see these 2 very huge tentacles, much wider at the base than the other ones. Yes.
Can I use my movement on the ship? Or do I have to wait till the ship turns?
It'd be your action to like use the ship and do something with it.
I just move my hands.
But as part of your movement, you can like get over to the wheel.
Oh, am I not there?
You're like kind of slumped next to it. You have to like get up a little bit, maybe walk like 5 feet.
Okay.
But you take the cards, you grab 2, both from your side, and then switch them over. So you have 1 in each hand, and like throw them almost like you would a throwing axe. They each slam into the tentacles, and there's this huge burst of blue energy behind each hit.
Jared, you know what was in that healing potion?
I now will drink the
Okay. After your turn, Aether, the Kraken's going to use another legendary action here and do another tentacle attack. I need
Collectively.
Zarbrax, Moldrak, and Chelonia to make dexterity saving throws.
I'm not gonna bother.
Disadvantage.
You got the
You
natural 20.
are...
You've actually
No.
been muted,
Wait,
Jared. I'm
prone?
sorry.
I
I don't know. If I did just unmute you.
I'm looking at it. Don't say anything on here about it.
Nobody knows what happened on my turn.
You can hear from the other mics anyway.
Success.
It's like I'm not even.
All right, I'm gonna go for it.
Succeed with a +1, you can do it.
Oh, 4, bud. +1 is 5.
Success. 5? Nice. That's a fail still.
Wow, surprising. I'll take a feat that gives me
You take 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
6.
Everybody but Dar.
Brazilian.
And the ballista takes 12 points of bludgeoning damage. I don't know if that breaks it or what, but
I think it was still at half or something.
Alright. That's that legendary action, and after
wanna heal me
that,
for
it
one
brings us
health?
to Neris, and then Moldrak is
I'm
on
at
deck.
68.
Neris, you said?
Yes.
Alright.
Sorry, I should have let you know ahead of time.
She is. She's gonna take 2 regular shots at the Kraken.
Can't see them, but the tentacles, I
Or
got
at the tentacles. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Advantage. 30.
Yep, that'll hit.
I think I pulled the Kraken.
Natural
out of the
20.
water.
Natural
With
20.
the tentacles.
Fuck yeah. Make sure you add your proficiency bonus to the damage because of fairy fire.
Yes. 4,
Plus 10 plus its efficiency.
19.
Damage.
Yep, for first one.
Okay.
This is natural 20. So 84. Same thing, 19.
Okay.
And then a bonus action, she's going to take a sip of the potion. Superior quality.
Okay.
And some D4s.
Yeah,
You got one.
I got one. Thank you. That's it.
That's it. All right. After Neris' turn, Kraken's going to do another legendary action. I need Moldrak, Zarbrax, and Chelonia to make dex saves.
This is the most toxic you've ever been, Billy.
I have notes written over here to remember to
24.
use my legendary actions.
9.
9.
20.
Fail. That's a success.
Natural 20.
That's a success. There he goes.
Yeah.
So
I'm pissed off about getting hit with so many tentacle attacks.
Sar's going to take 5 points of bludgeoning damage. After 2.
Nope.
And
Not
the
again.
ballista takes 10, so that's a total of 22 for the ballista when he gets back.
Okay. That might smash it.
After that, Moldrak, you are up.
I'm gonna stand up.
All right, man.
Am I close enough to this tentacle, or can I move?
You are like just from this tentacle, like you'd smack with the fin, the tentacle.
I just let out a yell, and then I start bashing into the tentacle.
All right, are you running down like on the step
Yeah,
or like
yeah.
on the deck?
Probably just on the step.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's feasible.
I don't know. Am I gonna fall if I?
Nope.
All right.
Legendary action when he stands up.
Just picks him up, throws him to the other ship. Tentacle over.
19 to hit for the first one.
Hits.
Start playing catch with him.
14, 8, 22 to hit for the second one.
Hits.
Natural 20 for the third one.
Good shit. All 3.
All right. D10, 3d6. First one. Plus 9, 17. Plus 5, 22. Plus 4, 26 points of damage
All right.
for the first attack. 4 plus 9, 13. 6 is 19 plus 6, 25 points of damage for the second one.
All right.
And then for the critical. Okay, not terrible. 14, 16, 17, 22, 44, plus 9, 53 points of damage for the critical.
Fuck yeah, man.
And I'm gonna drink another healing potion because I've been hit with tentacles over and over again.
Got it. All right, but as you spring up, just pissed off and hurt, you slam this glowing, fiery hammer into the base of this muscular tentacle
Second.
over and over repeatedly. It's hard to miss it because it's just right in front of you and huge. You just start. You can see a small chunk of it is just like bleeding a little bit. It looks like it's super bruised and even a little scorched from the fire. After that, the ship and lair action. Anybody know what Andrew was planning on doing with this year ship?
Nope.
Probably just keep it in
No.
parallel.
I don't know. Any sign of the Kraken? Oh, what about? Would I have had to use my action if I wanted to look over the side for the Kraken?
To like see it?
Yeah. Okay, that's okay.
But we'll do the lair action first.
2, 4, so 2,
That might be the one that I.
6,
Yeah,
11,
it is. Okay.
19 plus 8, 27.
I need
Oh boy.
Connor, Azrael, Ander, Zarbrax, Chelonia, Moldrak. So everybody
Yep.
to make dexterity save.
Oh, not again. Okay.
Everyone on the ship?
Just everybody, including you, Connor.
What about Neris?
Yeah. The other ship, yeah, that's affected.
Well, this is probably the lightning. It probably doesn't matter.
Really fucking good.
It doesn't matter.
Nice. I didn't. I'm failing. She'd probably make it.
Well, I don't know.
She's got like plus.
I'm on Wraith, so.
No.
Would I make Wraith do the check, or did Neris do the check?
Just do it for Wraith. That makes the most sense, I think.
I don't know.
Okay.
I think she gets his, or he gets her saves though.
No, his are different.
No?
He gets the same proficiencies,
Oh.
just not the same bonuses, obviously.
Okay. Well, probably not then.
Go around.
I got a 31 and Zarvax got a 20.
Okay, both. Nope, Zarvax fails. You succeed though. Chalonia, your deck save.
24.
Success.
Connor got a natural 20. Wraith got a 16.
16. Your natural 20 brings you to what?
What's
I
an auto?
automatically
it's an success,
succeed any check.
You're right. I was thinking like a hit. What do you got?
15 I feel.
Okay. Somebody roll for Andrew really quick.
Advantage.
Oh, he does have advantage.
He also probably
10
has at least
plus
a
something?
plus.
At least plus 10.
What is it? Well, his dex is plus 5, right?
Yeah, so just he's.
20.
I think he's a. Yeah, so it'll probably be a plus 10.
20.
That's a fail. Alright, if you failed, you take 30 points of lightning
I
damage.
think you drink that potion.
So half on a success.
Half on a success, which would be 15. Oof. And then half for you, but to complete it.
Zero.
If you would have, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
You're
I got
zero.
you. Yep. Half to Ander too, right?
Yeah, I'm writing down what Andrew
No,
needs
Andrew
to.
takes the.
He's by.
Oh, yeah, so
Sorry.
he's got the resist. Yeah.
Oh, do I have that?
You're too
I'm
far
too
from
far?
it. Yeah.
Fucking A. So 15 to Andrew. And then 21. And then
Splashes
21
down
for
in
the
the water.
ballista.
Is Jared all right? Where'd he go?
Probably went to the bathroom.
All the sausages. Hey, fly is still up for Connor.
Okay.
Wraith and Neris. What was it? 30.
30
Oh,
if they failed.
oh, Wraith is gone. She going nosediving at the ship.
Oh, fuck. I also have to roll a saving throw for the Kraken for the fairy fire before I forget.
I am man.
Still a no. Not a very dexterous creature. Alright, so Wraith went down.
Toss that under Connor.
That's a whole goal.
That was his plan all along.
How high up would you say that Wraith and Neris were there?
Probably about 30 feet.
30 feet. Okay, make a dex save for Neris for me. She's gonna.
She's holding on.
She takes 13 points of bludgeoning damage when she falls. Alright, so I believe, did you go down? You went down. Okay.
Oh,
And
fuck.
Wraith as well did. As the lightning starts to brew above, you can see that there is a little bit of lightning that crackles underneath the water. A bolt actually comes up from underneath the water into the sky and then crackles across the sky, and then all these bolts start falling down, pretty much hitting everybody. As it slams and hits Wraith, Neris just grabs onto him as she feels him tense up and start to fall, and then mid-fall starts to go slack as he slams onto the deck of the ship, rolling a little bit. As he rolls and goes to the side, Neris gets tossed off and kind of slams her shoulder onto the deck really hard. Also, as Wraith falls down, he takes a failed death save. I don't know if... I'm
You
pretty
took
sure
15
Repeat those death
damage.
saves. I don't remember.
And then that ballista up here took 21 damage.
That wouldn't be on the sheet anywhere, I don't think.
No, but she's got different rules for him. But yeah, he just makes death saves. Because normally with it, like the dragon disappears,
Yeah,
and you have to do
there's
some other
Lightning
crazy
from the
stuff,
sky
but
attack.
narratively it doesn't make sense for it to do it like that. So he
Would have
just
been
does
30,
death
but you're
saves.
close to Zarbrax.
And as Ezrael is on the back side of the ship, Ander, you hear and see this huge flash of blue light behind you, and then hear the concussive boom of the thunder, and then look back and can see Ezrael turned over to the side, his arm like dangling off the side of the ship through the rail. His hat's like fallen back behind him, but his head's like squished on top of it, not moving.
Little did you know I was just waiting for this moment, pushing Ray in the water.
All right. After that, it's the ship actions. So, what would you like to do with the ship?
The ship would like to heal. Give Ezreal a potion.
I was gonna
This ballista took 22
Yeah,
I was
got
gonna
it.
total.
pull
Okay.
out my bag of holding and have you grab it and fly potion.
I guess I'll turn
She
away
doesn't
from the tentacle.
And I think
Okay,
she has healing
like this way?
spells.
Yeah.
Just like
You can do the full 90. So it's gotta be like this. I think she'll
use
stay.
the.
We'll just.
Hanging off the edge of the world.
That's fine for me. Okay. That's the ship turn there. The ship heals 13 from below.
Yeah, what are you doing? Get to work.
They're over there on that side are gonna take aim and load it and shoot.
At the tenties.
Natural 1
What the?
and an 18. 18 will hit.
She's the healing.
Holy shit.
1d10.
29 points of piercing
Fire arrow
damage.
30 foot line, that's 10 feet wide. Any creature of your choice in that line receives 1d10 damage.
Okay.
Kill the ship, guys. They're probably taking lightning blasts.
One of the bolts
Yeah.
flies over and slams into the muscular base of the one tentacle. Now that you can actually see,
Use that on yourself, though.
like over
No.
this way
Yeah.
to this tentacle, since it's further from the ship, and you can like look down into the water, you can see that it is like going down a good depth before it turns a little bit this way, and you can't see anything like attached to it because it's so dark, but you can see it like going downward instead of before where it seemed like they were just like super deep in the water and like able to go just about anywhere. You can see where the source of this is probably connected to, not too far away.
Okay.
After that, lair actions we did, that ship just shot. Ship's actually gonna move. We'll unstick. Just go straight there. Alright. Connor, you and Moldrak, I'd say would probably be the only two that saw Wraith and Nares go down on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
After that, though, Azrael, you are up. Would you please make a death save? Throw.
14.
Success, my friend. Connor, you are up.
We didn't get Azrael. You got Azrael.
Yeah.
You sure?
Let's see.
I'll drop one off the ship.
I am going to. I'm gonna fly over to Azrael.
Okay. Okay.
Feed him a superior health potion.
Alright, go ahead and roll for that.
Please, Seth. May I have some D4s?
Thank you. This is. I'm sorry, Shop. This is terrible.
Is there a lot of ones?
11,
Better than 0.
13,
That's not bad.
15, 19, let's see, 27. There's like 3 ones.
Yeah. Yeah, I know I rolled that on my
We're
last one,
3
too.
4s also.
Alright. Azrael, you come to.
Pretty average.
Looking back, Connor's like standing right here. It feels like you've been hit by like a train. Your body is super sore. You can feel your heart is like racing right now, like super fast. You can feel it like your neck, like your pulse in your neck is just bouncing. You go to sit up and you just feel this huge ache in your back and on your leg. You can see the side of your leg, like on your right thigh. there's just this huge hole and like scorch mark where the like lightning looks like it exited. You look at it, and then the second you see it, you're just like you can't think of anything but that pain. It's so intense right away, and you're just like squeezing at it, as trying to see if it'll help, but it's just this huge scorch mark, and you almost feel like you can see like bone underneath it, possibly.
As a bonus action, I am going to Misty Step 30 feet into the air because I fly.
Oh, nice. And then Connor, as quickly as he showed up, disappears.
Sorry.
I'm not getting hit.
Okay. After that, Zarvrax is up. Then the Kraken.
The tentacle actually there, or is it on the boat?
What's up?
Is the tentacle there, or is it like on the boat?
It's here. It's just like.
Stand up.
I didn't realize how much
Then
I
you're
fucked
just
you
gonna
guys.
dash down to the. We're out.
Dash
Make down that dashing.
10, 15, 20, 25. What's he got? 50? 40? 40? You can get to like that bottom step.
205 now.
Yeah.
Now hold an action
We're
for
gonna take another hit.
attacks at the tentacle if
Hopefully we
it's
don't have
close
to
enough.
weaker.
Okay.
What do I heal with when I roll a 7, Billy? For the boat.
With the servant.
For
For
the
my
servant?
servant.
Oh, shit. So I
Is
did
it
it.
still just a D6?
Yeah, it's still just a d6.
One more health, Jared.
6.
We're going up.
It'll be full health in no time.
Give me about... This guy's up for an hour.
Classics in the box.
Yeah, for sure.
The Kraken.
Classics. Classic.
Good pause.
Good catch.
I didn't do it with that one last time. Let's try another one.
Oh.
6.
Is it a 6?
Sure is.
Oh, we're dead.
Fuck. It's over, boys. He's still in the water. It's
Alrighty.
fine.
We were actually just dead.
Bursting up
It's not allowed to.
No way. That's all.
from the water,
It's gonna come down through you is what's gonna happen.
this huge, you can see in the water, it starts to whirlpool and swirl. This lightning crackles down from the sky into the water, and you can see it just growing in size. Bursting upwards, there's this like lightning breath that starts from here and just goes down the side of the ship. I need Chelonia, Ander, Azrael. You're out of it with the 30 feet up. Moldrak and Zarvrax to make dexterity saving throws.
Okay, my hack says I can inspire someone one time per day.
Okay.
Can I inspire Azrael?
How are you gonna
We cannot
inspire?
do that right now. I don't know if it was like a
An
bard
speech?
inspiration thing, or if it was like I had to do it at the beginning of the day type of thing.
What is
Because it just
say?
gives you advantage on one roll. I'm pretty sure.
Let's read it out loud.
I'm trying to find it. You may choose to inspire one crew member of your ship during a voyage each day to get
During the
advantage on.
voyage.
Oh, it's never mind. I have to do it at the beginning of the day for sure. And then they get the same thing I do.
Yeah.
Failure.
All right.
Never mind.
We're gonna start here. Chelonia, what'd you get?
I got a 20.
That's a success.
Natural
You did.
20.
Oh, for. Oh, yeah. I was like, wait, who the fuck you roll for? Moldrak.
I had used 2 hero points, but I'm at 22.
Success.
Dex
Ander.
save?
Yes.
29.
Success.
33.
Success.
Zavrak's got a 11.
Yeah,
That's a fail.
but hopefully it won't be like 50 damage or something.
You fail. Fail.
We get if you
Alright,
save you
33.
don't
What?
take a quarter because it's our best.
Oh yeah, I am next to Zarvrax now, so. But you guys are not, unfortunately.
Who failed the save?
Nobody, I think.
Zarvrax.
Zarvrax. But he takes half anyways. That's his resistance. slide, I would quarter it if I succeeded.
If you got more than 60, I am a goner.
43 points of lightning damage, and then half to those that succeeded.
21.
So
And
21.
Would
20,
I
20,
half it
20.
again because I'm next to Zarbre?
You would to 11 or no 10 to
10?
because you guys always take the
Okay.
option there.
Nice.
So you would have taken 21, right? And does that put you back to 0 or you're still good? Okay. I don't remember how much you rolled health points.
20, like 9, 27, something like that.
The ship takes that full 43.
Sink.
Has it hit under 100 yet?
It is not.
Okay, if it hits under 100, let me know.
I won't.
Don't let him know. Don't let him know. That was real weird how he said that. Don't let him know.
Let me know. I'm going to use the Kraken
Yeah,
special
no
ability
shot.
to instantly
Yeah.
power word boat
It's
kill.
more the ship reaches a certain point and you can't like fix it. It's just slowly sinking.
Yeah, you will have no clue when that is.
Okay.
We'll be at 10
that,
HP.
that
Still
ballista
won't think.
also would have taken the 43 there.
Okay, no more ballistas.
How does that?
Hey, we got 2 more. Not on our ship.
The ballista just
He's
gets
up here again.
almost. It just starts to break all of the pieces. Some of them start flying all over the place. As for all of you, you jump and dive out of the way. Chelonia, you take no damage from that.
He's like,
That's pretty cool.
I need to cheat and give myself evasion. I think that's what I'm missing.
just take some.
It's not
7
really you
levels
going
a
into
month.
your shell. You see the Kraken like bursting upward, and you just
7
like
levels a
run
month,
back
the road.
here up this and get high up into the air,
Just
and
right
then
in
you drop back down onto the ground, so you're just out of the reach. You can see the
Like
lightning
something
below
that
you
might
as
make
you're
sense
slowly
for your
falling
class.
down as it goes away.
I don't know.
Maybe.
All right, after that, we're at the top of round 14. Chelonia, you're starting us off.
Did you save me Fairy Fire?
Thank you for reminding me.
I'm going to get up.
That's the sounds of success.
13.
Sounds of failure on that.
Failure.
Can I reach him from the edge here or no?
No.
No?
My
What?
intent
What
was
the
actually
fuck is
to be
this
like
cheap
back
shit?
like this.
Okay.
Reach the
Can I
10.
jump to him?
You sure can try.
He's like, alright. I'm gonna try.
Right
it.
here.
You can either try athletics or acrobatics to reach him.
Damn, I
let's
really
see.
fucked this up. I'm sorry, boys.
I don't
You're really ruining
athletics
everything.
or acrobatics.
Shouldn't really should.
It
It's a
don't
bad play.
matter.
We
It
need
does
to
matter.
receive
So I'm gonna use
control.
athletics.
You just gotta beat a 23
Only 20?
to land on him.
I did not beat that, so I'm going into the water.
You sure are. You splash down at the base of the Kraken.
Okay. Am I close enough to
You can get close enough to like,
land a blow?
yeah.
Okay.
He does like fart lightning into the water though, so I
What, ooh, can I climb him if I'm using my
just walk up his ass.
if I'm using my unarmored movement?
You have to like be in a run and
What if-
continue
alright.
your run.
Well, like I
Jumps
feel
off
like
the Kraken,
Yeah.
lands in the water, but when he's landing in the water, he's full sprint. His legs are moving.
The way that it works is
He
you're like in
steps
a
up out of the
motion
water.
or running to like
Okay.
get momentum to be able to do it.
can I climb on him though? Like
That's kind of my intention with the athletics was to. What did you roll with your athletics?
I rolled a 16.
16.
Oh, that's
Okay.
at least.
So that I'd say would be enough to jump and reach
Need
it.
less help.
So
Hold on to it.
make another athletics check to see if you can be climbing on him. That one you have to beat with 23.
I got a 20, so I'm not.
Okay,
climbing.
yeah. So you like hit against him, so you're close enough, but you splash down into the
That
water.
will
still.
also be 50 damage because he's made of fucking hard.
Okay. Well,
The
I'm
second you hit
trying
the
to grab
water,
the
you are like sloshing around, picking up, like water splashes over you, and you go underneath, and you can see underneath him there are just several of these tentacles still underneath. Most of them are much like thicker. They go straight down. They disappear in the darkness of it, but the brief moment you have looking underneath there, you can still see there's a couple of tentacles that you could imagine he uses to swim around.
Holding on to
And there is
something
also
underneath
a
the
very,
water.
very large, like crawfish-like tail behind him.
It's under the
Okay.
Kraken.
But you are just like you come back up and you can see him, and then you splash back down.
I'm gonna try and I'm gonna try and swim to that tail.
Okay.
I don't know what my movement is in water though.
Half of your move.
It's half of your.
So 20 feet. So
it's at least a good 80 feet away from you.
oh shit. Okay. Well, I won't do that then. I didn't realize it was that far away.
He's huge. Motherfucker sword fighting over there.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna stay.
Stop fighting
I guess
with
stay where I'm
yourself.
at
Shoot
and
the
try to
Kraken.
figure out a way to climb up next turn. But you said I am close enough to throw punches.
Yes.
Okay.
Throw hands.
So I'm gonna do the 2 plus 8. So that first one's a 15
Yes.
and a 20.
That hits.
Yikes. Okay, so I do 4 damage.
Are you drinking a potion, or you can?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna drink my
So you can do your
potion.
arm strike, but go ahead and drink the potion.
Alright.
Ander, you are up, and then there's.
Oh shit, man!
You just watch Chelonia jump off the side, and then.
Yeah, whoever made the ship farther away is kind of a dickhead.
Yeah.
The ship is still heading this way, but it's your turn outside of the ship turn.
I guess I'll just attack him. So it doesn't matter where I attack, right?
You'd imagine at this point, yeah.
All sharpshooter.
Okay.
You still got the fairy fire on?
He
Yeah.
does.
20?
Hits.
Get a natural 20. Critical.
I'm using my last 2 hero points.
So another 16, I guess, like damage from the lightning bolt.
Another 20.
And the lightning breath.
What'd you say?
220, or is another 20.
Hits.
And then the last one? You know, we're gonna do a potion thing.
Yeah.
We're gonna drink one of those things.
Okay.
Is it to hand a potion?
Move part of your
Right.
movement.
Yeah.
Also, for context for you, near the helm of the ship, you know that they have these pretty much like ropes with a little bit of a loop tied at the end, to where on each side you can like pull it up to it, and it'll stabilize where the wheel is sitting.
Yeah, we'll just let the wheel go wild. I'm gonna run over to. Yeah, I'll run over to Azrael and then give him a potion. Here you go, your superior potion, homie. That's what I'm gonna say too.
You have enough to actually get there and get back if you wanted to.
Oh, should we do that then?
Okay.
The heck?
He walks over to you and says that as you have a fucking
You don't know what he means.
huge cauterized wound where you could possibly see
Hey,
bone through
take
it.
this,
Like,
homie.
Just pour it in.
Oh, I should probably do the damage before I start doing the potion.
Yeah, 2 sharpshooters.
Damn, what a fuck.
Plus 20.
$46.
426 or 46?
4d6.
426.
You roll
Just let me decide.
4d6. 426.
Okay.
Chug a potion.
All right. As you're running over towards Azrael, you like take 2 cards in a cover fire type motion and chuck them over towards the Kraken. They explode on the bridge of the nose and the top of the face area. You run over, pull a potion out of your bag, hand it to Azrael, and then at the same time uncork one and drink it and make your way back to the helm. The second you let go of it, it starts to like turn a little bit, and the ship turns just a bit.
The other way.
Oh,
The
wait.
other way.
That tentacle's in range of my melee characters now.
We're in his face now.
I'm a genius!
And
It
Shalonia's about
almost-
to get crushed underneath.
it almost slams into the Kraken, but you grab it and stop it a little bit. Not like a complete break, but it's like going in that motion, and then you grab it, start to turn it to gradually slow it down.
What do I want to slam into the Kraken?
Is that tentacle actually in melee range? No.
What's up?
Is that tentacle in melee range?
Of these two, yeah.
Okay. So I guess it attacks. 26 to hit. 10 damage. Second attack. 17 to hit.
That'll hit with the reduced AC.
And then 19 damage.
Okay.
That's what it sounds like after you've been hit by lightning several times.
Alright. As the ship starts to veer that way, Zarvax gets close enough and takes 2 swings with the axe out towards the tentacle there. Andrew, you just went, right?
You did.
The Kraken is going to use a legendary action
Oh no.
to just make an attack here against Moldrak. So he can
that's
grapple.
fair.
It says 27.
No.
I don't accept.
20 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
And you are grappled by this tentacle here.
Okay.
Might not want to drop Moldrak.
Please don't.
He will break his hammer.
Again.
Yeah.
Okay. The tentacle reaches down and like goes up the steps. As it's coming up the steps, it smacks into the step actually and like cracks 2 or 3 right here, along with the railing, and then reaches and grabs you and picks you up out of the. This one's even stronger than the ones you felt before. You can feel like there's just no way in hell you'd be able to pry off the tentacle from grabbing you.
So he has a whole. So you're there for the rest of the fight. That's what it sounds like.
Daenerys.
Daenerys is going to stand up.
Okay.
There is no way you escape.
Yeah.
Stand up. Slowly.
Oh yeah.
Like
She's
that.
like nursing her shoulder a little bit.
She pulls out her bow. Readies an arrow. Creates a healing arrow. And everyone inside this 30-foot line, 10 feet wide, is going to get healed.
Okay.
So,
D10.
10. 1 health. Wraith is up.
And 0.
This up. She still has her second attack.
Yeah. She's just gonna shoot the Kraken, aiming for that weak point from before that was opened up.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Nice.
8 plus 10, 18.
Okay. The arrow that shoots out from her bow, she's not quite used to that magic yet, but she channels it, seeing Wraith down to do her absolute best to try to heal him. There's like this faint green type of energy that slowly curls around behind the arrow. The arrow is at first like that wooden bark, gnarled, kind of twisted bit, but as she lets it go, it just explodes into this green energy that goes forward, healing everybody there.
Wait, can I take?
What's Wraith want to do?
Get up.
All right.
That's it.
Moldrak, you are up, but before you turn, I'm going to do a legendary action to do a tentacle attack here.
Even use the pentacle that's holding me.
Wait, didn't he use his legend? Does he get 3 of them?
He's got
Never mind.
3
I forgot that's
legendary
what-
actions.
Forgot that's how it
And
works.
then at the end of each creature's
You only
turn,
use one on my or after my turn.
so at the end of that, you're actually going to get flung instead
It's
here.
kind of toxic, but alright. I don't want to be flung at that. I can't do anything over there.
Yeah, but you can fight back.
Guys.
Or you can kill a Wraith and there's get 2.
The tentacle reaching up, instead of throwing you, it just like reaches and then flips down at the water,
Oh.
flinging you down into the water.
Well, I guess if I can hit the Kraken from there.
I think we go for the
You just splash down into the water.
No.
swim under the Kraken. How does he do anything?
Oh.
Okay, now it's your turn, Moldrak.
Can I swim over to the tentacle?
You're right in front of this one. You want to
okay.
hit this one. Because it pretty much just like goes up and then splings you downward.
Can I, no, I guess he wouldn't be able to. I don't know, can I yell to the other boat? Are they far enough away that they wouldn't hear me?
They're probably too far for you to hear anything.
Well, I'm just gonna hope the water doesn't kill me. I'm just gonna swim over and take 3 swings into the closer tentacle.
Okay. You do have like a little ladder thing right next to you on this side, I think, too.
Did I? Okay, so that one's in front of me, so I wouldn't use any movement. I do have a climb speed. Can I just climb up on deck and hit the tentacle from on deck?
Yeah, you can actually use the like ramp, like ladder here without.
Okay.
It's just like part of a movement.
Okay.
So you at least need to spend 15 to get up onto the ship.
Okay. But I'm still face to face with the tentacle?
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
close enough to
You're
hit it.
on the deck.
Alright. I don't want to be in the water, so that's good.
The ship and lair actions are next, and then Azrael is after that.
Natural 20
Yeah.
for the
Nice.
first one. 18 for the second one. 18 hit.
18 hits, yeah,
Okay.
sorry.
They're good. 8 plus 14. 22 for the last one.
Okay.
Alright. First one, natural 20.
Ooh, pretty good.
8 plus 8, 16 plus 3, 19, 38. Is that right? 19 times 2, 38?
Well, you gotta add 6, so it'd be 6.
Oh,
plus
right, I didn't double
16, so 22.
I didn't double these. 8,
Yeah.
16. 16 plus 8.
16 plus another 16,
Oh,
so
16.
32.
I'm not doubling them.
Yeah,
32 plus 6.
38.
38
Yeah.
plus 9. I feel like I got the same answer.
47?
Uh,
Probably. I don't know.
So 47 points of damage for the first one.
Nice.
Okay.
Alright.
The last round of my fire enhancement. 16 plus 10, 26, 27 points of damage for the second one.
Nice.
Okay. 9, 18, plus 9, and 27 points of damage for the last one.
Okay.
And then I'm going to drink another potion because I'm dying.
Good idea.
Welcome to the club, man. We're in it together.
Getting whacked all over the place. Sorry, I feel like I didn't write it down. When he grappled me, did he do damage to me?
I did like the initial hit. That was
Okay.
it.
But
Did
like
you mark
when he grappled me, did he do like so he hit me and then grappled me?
Yeah, it's like one.
Okay. What was
like
the
when it
damage
hits.
to that? Because I didn't
I don't
write
think he
it.
said it did any damage.
When you got flung into the water, it didn't do anything.
No. When he pulled me off the ship,
God, I'm trying to remember.
I want to say it was 20, but I don't remember exactly.
Sounds close. I'm just gonna roll it again.
Okay.
I don't remember you actually rolling damage.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
yeah,
it just
I got
picked them up.
I don't know. Was it supposed to do damage?
20 damage.
So weird.
Fucking strange, man.
I'll take it. It's extra damage, but.
Okay.
6, 7. That's the last. That's my turn. I'm drinking a potion.
Gonna take a legendary action at the end of your turn.
No.
But before that, Moldrak, you see the Kraken as you're like slamming into the tentacle.
Oh
After you
shit!
make your way up, the Kraken that's like right in front of you, you can see in its face that it's not panicking, but it is drained. Like it is on its last limb. It has holes all over it. There
Can you
are
yell out in
wounds
this one?
everywhere. There is like this huge cracked part on the back. There is not even a part of it that's not covered with like some mixture of blood, ink, and water from it just being all tore up. There's teeth missing inside of it. It has a huge scorch mark on the back where it was blasted and tore up by Wraith and Connor's meteor. Yeah, you can do
Can I
whatever you
yell
want.
out?
Yeah, you sure can.
I yell, "Keep us! This is the final push! Give it everything you have!" As I'm just slamming into the tentacle.
You hear Moldrax screaming out, all of you feeling beaten like you are going to die, but his voice invigorates you. It is now the ship of lair action. The lair action. After I do the tentacle before I forget.
Plus
Die.
4,
The tentacle is going to slam Zarvarax here.
plus 3,
21 to hit.
plus 8,
Weird, he has
Plus
22 AC now.
30. Well,
6, 16, half to 8, and he's grappled.
oh shit.
The ship. Ander, what are you doing over
What
here?
are you doing with the ship, Ander?
Heals 10.
Oh, it heals 10.
Wait, I forgot to roll 2 more. Hold on.
Servant?
13.
Or does that not your turn?
I already
I'm
rolled
just
it.
gonna
They got one.
hold where it's at.
Okay.
So last time I moved it, I kind of fucked which one, yeah.
It's okay.
Said he healed 13. The ship.
Yep. From the other side, they're gonna.
side. The other side.
So you gonna last hit with this ballista?
Oh, the lair action has to go first.
No, right. Fuck. I hope not. We're the water. This one isn't water.
That is true.
Don't laugh like
Oh
that.
no, it's never
Hey,
good
come
when
on,
he
Eddie.
smiles. No!
He's a turtle, right? Like turtles can
No,
breathe
he's
underwater.
I think he's a tortoise. Or like closer.
Oh, that's
Oh.
yeah,
And-
they don't go in the water.
Yeah,
I'm
they're
going
like I
to
like humid
spend a
environments.
key
That's
point.
it.
And reroll.
That's not bad.
19.
19.
Oh, it's not bad.
Just fails.
Doesn't make it.
No, you're proficient in all saves, so you add another +5, so you get +9, so you get 24.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, proficient in all
success.
things.
However, you still take the lightning damage.
Alright,
At least you're not stunned in the water.
I want to make sure now.
I don't know how much health you have, so you might just
I'll be okay.
okay.
28, half to 14.
Whew.
And you now have a vulnerability to lightning damage.
Huh?
For the rest of your life.
Yeah.
It just lasts till the next round. So the lair action next round.
Double lightning damage.
Okay. You can see from the tentacles, like the ends of them, start to like electrify as you like splash underwater. You see bits of like blue light at the ends of all of them, and then all the tentacles just kind of like spread out very far. So like the ends of them make this almost like sort of electric field at the top of the water that just starts to go all over the place, and you get caught in it. You feel it kind of catch you, and you're trying to move. You sink underwater for a second before like coming back. Your arms are achy from the tensing up. Azrael.
Yeah, I think they're more like tortoises than anything.
Like hobble my back up against the railing,
Uh-huh.
grabbing the
Oh,
gun off.
before your turn,
What the
make a Constitution save for me for the wound you suffered.
10.
10. Just enough. Okay.
Picking my gun up and like get myself up and take a couple shots at it.
Did we do the ballistas already?
Shit,
I think
you're
that's
right.
still
My bad.
Ship.
Yep, I forgot to do that. Go ahead and do yours.
Oh shit.
Should still have fairy fire too.
Oh, it's a natural one, isn't it?
What's the
They
What-
shoot
is it a
our ship.
plus? It's a +8.
+8? That is what
Yes.
it said.
Okay, so that misses, unfortunately. I didn't know if it was more.
To hit with the bullet.
However,
Oh, it does say I did write +8.
Did you roll
Forgot that I wrote it down
advantage
on
on
the
those,
paper.
Billy?
Oh right, fairy fire.
oh no, I did it. So
Yeah,
we'll say
man.
that that's the first one and it misses.
Okay. Say it would count for them too.
That one will hit though for sure.
Okay.
I'll use this damage I just rolled. 19.
Hey.
And then the natural one. It wouldn't be a natural one though because it's advantage. So never mind. I was gonna shoot your boat.
I'll do it.
I would have killed all three of them. I would have
17
ignored the Kraken.
17 just hits.
Yeah.
How much health do you have, 20?
46.
23 damage.
23. Okay.
Second shot.
Zara's
17 again.
Zara potion.
Okay.
That is 27 damage.
Okay.
Just drink one night. I have
And
14
bonus action,
potions.
drink that potion.
Got it.
That's 176.
It takes almost everything you have in you to be able to just move, but pushing through, you reach down, picking your pistol up off the ground, fixing your hat, you take 2 shots. You can see them blast against the corner of the mouth, causing blood to splash back. The Kraken lets out this and then Connor, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm up.
Yes.
Do the thing.
The thing with that other thing. We're going to. Fourth level fireball
Okay.
on the Kraken.
I hope so.
Dex save.
It's 12.
Do we talk about this if he hits multiple tentacles? If they take.
Yeah.
Both take.
Yeah.
They do.
So if he hit both the tentacles right now?
Legendary resistance.
Okay, well,
It's got 1 left.
yeah, I was gonna say we burned 2.
Wasn't he legendary resistances if he
You got
can't be
2d6.
stun charmed?
Damage.
Hopefully they roll
Nice.
Shit. Failed. Pretty good.
Plus. So 38 have the 19.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep.
Alright. Fire bursts all down the back of the Kraken. This time it rears forward a little bit and smacks its face against the side of the ship. You feel the ship move from it pushing forward with all of its weight. It looks like it's going down into the water, but you watch it push itself back up a little bit more. You can see it just barely hanging on. After Connor, Zarvarax is up.
Yeah, trying to hack into this tentacle that's holding on to him.
Okay.
Straight roll.
Yes, because he's disadvantaged, and then Fairy Fire.
Reckless, I guess, could gain an advantage.
Yeah.
And because he's also holding on for dear life.
Strategy.
Your pistol.
How can I even have to
25,
advantage?
27,
It's
Nice.
12 damage.
okay.
Second attack. 28
It's
and 19 damage.
okay. Zara, as he's up there, takes the axe and slams it down into the tentacle. As he slams it down, he actually reaches and grabs the top part where the axe is buried into, rears back again, and then slams down, causing it to chop off and drop him. He splashes down into the water. This tentacle disappears.
Oh, I thought we couldn't
Slide to. I'll slide to.
He said, pussy who couldn't chop one of them. But Zar can.
The Kraken is
He
up.
did say you couldn't kill
Yeah.
one of these tentacles.
He said, you better not even worry about it.
Charge.
Oh, he gets a charge.
Can you go back up onto the ship?
Oh, yeah.
He's been.
He's got a climb speed. He's good.
Yeah.
No, does he? No,
Yeah,
I think he has a
15.
swim
He
speed.
has a swim speed.
But the ladder is there.
There is a ladder right.
Did you put the new charge or not?
Yeah.
Oh, man, is that 18?
Not how many? 20?
At least 2 more.
I was trying to see if that lightning stayed there, but it doesn't. This is to recharge the lightning breath.
You don't,
Yeah, we
need,
don't
to,
do
you
that.
don't need to recharge it. What is it?
It's 5.
Does it count? Don't you?
The
You go to
Kraken.
therapy after this.
He might as well just quit now. He doesn't get a lightning breath. He's pretty much useless.
Yeah.
What's he gonna do? Hit one of us?
How much help you got, Andrew?
Uh,
No way, but
Swim just a little bit this way.
Go
As
back
he
out of the water,
swims,
buddy.
you
Swim out of
see
your range?
Chelonia. You see, no, he'd still be like
Oh.
close enough just because of how much mass there is.
going in or out of
You see underneath the water, it starts to just like churn up a bunch, and these huge. There's more tentacles underneath that are just moving around like the larger ones. There's probably at least 5 or so of them that you can see. He pushes them down, and as he pushes them down, he comes up out of the water a little bit to where he's like right here. And as he does that as well, the tentacles start to push up, so he still has some behind him pushing. But you watch a bunch more, almost in some sort of last-ditch effort, just start to burst up out of the water. All of these tentacles here are these really, really thick, meaty ones, and they all just start slamming down onto the deck. This one is going to slam onto the ship, along with this one, and this one.
Yeah, we're sinking.
We're making
All
it.
4 are hitting.
We're
It is
making it.
over.
This one's
It is
going to hit
over.
the ship.
What do we had, 210 or something? 250?
It's a 29 to hit.
170.
What did we get hit? Oh, the lightning.
29 to hit.
Damn, this is what we need to remind us.
Down.
We got more ships.
23.
It's got a 15 AC. I don't even know why you're rolling to hit. Or was it 23 damage?
I knew I hit already.
Or is this all the
This is
damage?
damage. I'm sorry.
29, 23?
No,
Well, hold on.
23.
29 was to
29.
hit. 23 is the damage.
Yes.
It's going in order.
Sorry, 46 because it's blood. It's doubled because of the siege monster thing.
Oh, we're sinking right here.
Yeah, 46.
So you're sinking the ship. You can just mark it as sinking.
What are we at right now after that 46?
130 something.
130.
34 to hit
And
for
if
the
we get
next
under
one.
100, we can't fix it. We just start sinking. So.
34 for that.
I don't know if we start seeing it. I just don't think we can.
That's what I thought he
save
I
said.
think it probably just starts copying. Like,
It's slowly. He said it slowly starts sinking.
If I had a long rest, I could get all of the water out of it.
28?
Like, I don't have spells.
28
for it.
damage?
Yeah, for the
Did
second.
you double it?
Yeah, that's already doubled. The third tentacle smacking the ship. All of these, as they are smacking, are grabbing it.
The ship would like
Perfect.
to use shield.
nice.
29
Also, a
to
shield
hit.
of faith on already.
29 to
It
hit.
Actually, never mind.
42.
We are sinking.
42.
Well, we're below 100.
Yeah, below 100.
Below 100. Okay. 42.
How many was
This
that?
one grabs the ship. And then the last tentacle there.
It's sunk, boys. It's sunk.
It's a natural 20.
It's sunk, boys. Is that 4 times damage? Double the dice and then it doubles because it's bludgeoning? Is that how that works or no?
Well, yeah, it would. It's like, so you double the dice and then that's doubled because it's, yeah.
We're going down,
vulnerable.
boys. We're going down.
That's it. You don't even need to roll the last one.
21.
My 1 times 2.
42,
So
84.
42, 84 points of bludgeoning damage.
This is
Yeah,
below your hero.
blew up.
It's gone.
Michael Bay explosion. This ship is gone.
Alright.
Ship
So-
empty.
Or me and Andrew are too.
The Kraken just lets out this, like, jumping forward. Chelonia, you barely move out of the way of one of the
Spend all
tentacles
that money in
bursting
that
out of the
ship just
water.
to destroy
It
it.
grabs the back end of it. These two tentacles just like wrap around all the way, and then these ones on the back grab it and just pull down and snap the whole stern of the ship off. All of the crew members that are underneath start to like fall towards it this way, but then as he drops the ship in both pieces, water just immediately fills up, and you just see people starting to float on the water. There are some parts that are still like wooden bits that you can like stand on. So I'm gonna grab that really fast.
You have a wrecked ship?
If you can, no, I don't. Can you move the?
Do you have an erect ship?
Why would I say something like that? I've done this. Floating bits of wood.
All that money spent on that ship just to not use it.
That's what I said. He destroyed it.
He did 200 damage in a turn. I don't know what he expected from the
Yeah,
ship.
giving the ship 500 health, like that's a lot when a Kraken does 200 in one turn.
I guess it's our fault. We should have killed him faster.
I feel like we did as much
Like a
damage.
react, like a Zaxria or something to try and like
Yeah.
get on a plane.
That coming. That's exactly what's coming.
Oh no! Can I do strength to hold on to the wood I'm on with sheer force? Just like
Let's get rid of this one here. It's just gonna be like where it snapped.
as long as I'm into space.
Did we lose Captain Fletcher? Is he gonna drown?
Maybe.
He was underneath.
Is he dead?
He's dead.
Am
for
I the
sure.
captain? Am I the admiral now?
No, I'm the captain now. Remember Haberdash, the guy directly under him?
This guy over here.
Yeah.
He's dead also, though.
Need everybody make a
No,
deck
when I
save that
kill
was on the deck of the ship.
And I can't do strength, just so we're clear.
You need to do strength or dex, whatever you want, because that way you're like grabbing on to
Yeah,
the
I'm
ship
trying to hang
then
on to
hold
something.
Yeah.
All right.
Trying to like run and throw myself up onto the part that's all the way at the end.
All right.
Smash down.
Question here.
Mhm.
It says, this hat while at sea aboard a ship. You get advantage on.
Not
If you land on one of these pieces, I'd say you're still considered on the ship. So.
Do I get the dex?
Right now, yes.
You were on the
Yeah, you
ship.
get it right now.
Oh, yeah.
I got a 25 for dex and Zar got 25 for strength.
Okay. So you
18 for strength.
land over here.
19.
What does our get?
25.
25. You'll have that. What'd you get, Moldrak?
18.
18. Okay. You don't quite land on the deck of the ship.
Yep.
Actually, no, you would. You'd be with Zar. You guys are side by side.
19.
19.
Nice, Ander. Good spot. Right next to the tentacle.
So I was going for it. Do we take damage for falling?
No.
I was gonna say, if the tentacles did 200 damage to the ship and then fucking 15 to each of us, that'd be crazy.
See that stuff well enough?
What? Not really.
Should we move this? Hold on, let's rotate this.
Did we have to go into? Were we supposed to go
Now we
there
can see.
repair the ship? Was that the play here?
So like right there. From here, you guys are gonna have to do all the moving and shit.
Yeah, that Kraken ugly as hell.
It looked like that the whole time.
I couldn't see him.
He saw
I
the
didn't
back.
see his face the entire time.
Okay. The ship just breaks. There's this huge loud like noise and commotion. There's wood splintering everywhere. You can hear people screaming and shouting. Fletcher starts yelling out. You're trying to make sense of everything that's going on. I gotta make some deck saves for some crew
That's
members.
4 out of the 20 at least. I didn't even realize it.
Okay, now we're going for Fletcher. Alright, so put Fletcher up on just like a random spot, and only 3 of those crew members up. Fletcher's the one that looks like a big fat captain. Yep.
A what?
Once you said 3 of the crew members?
Yep, only 3 of them. Put one
Not
like
that
back
guy.
here,
We
2
didn't want
back
that
there. Yeah, that's good. The rest of them all landed in the water. As the boat breaks, it has some of the structure of it, but it just starts to sink, and all that's left are huge pieces of the deck or barrels that are floating. Not much of it is remaining as it has been broken asunder.
Oh, those
You
guys
watch,
at the bottom are dead.
The captain's quarters as it's floating down. You can see the guy that was in there chained up is just like slowly sinking to the bottom of the sea, and then goes out of sight into the depths of
That's a
nothing.
rough life, my dog. That's a rough life.
Wait, you were running in and out. You were just watching you. You were running in and out of there.
The Kraken.
Took his turn.
Or Bertha.
He hit.
Oh, fuck.
He hit it.
All
That was
4.
his turn.
He still has. He can do stuff outside of just the tentacles.
We lost Bertha.
Oh
Gives
no!
birth to a baby Kraken. Now we have to fight.
Big Bertha, we gotta go find it.
Oh boy!
It's a fun. It's gonna be another artifact in the sea, dude.
No, we're finding it. I'm going for it.
When they tell stories about us, they'll talk about Big Bertha in the sea.
And how the Kraken killed the keeper.
You better start going now, before it goes to the bottom of the ocean.
Okay.
So the bottom of the sea of souls.
Yeah.
There's no chance you made it buoyant, did you?
It was made out of complete wood, right?
It doesn't have like airbags on the side when it detects water.
It actually has a bullet.
Who is
just in case
directly
it'll
in front of the
shoot itself
Kraken
out.
right now? I can't see.
Just the captain.
Just the
technically, like we're
Two crew
angled.
there.
Anders here. Me and Czar are here.
Okay, but like right in front of it. In front of it.
There's two crew members in
Two
the water.
crew members
Fletcher.
and Fletcher.
Who's on something?
Fletcher's chilling on a barrel.
Did you just want us to say Fletcher so you could kill him? Is that what you wanted?
Oh,
Yes.
you wanted to
Natural
know
one.
because you can't.
Natural one.
Wants us to say Fletcher so you can kill him.
The Kraken goes to bite down at Fletcher, and Fletcher takes his sword and just like reaches it up and slices up at the beard of the Kraken, causing it to get back. Send this thing back to the depths. It took my ship.
It's kind of weird that he's still here and the ship's gone. Captain goes down with the ship, dumbass.
Yeah.
You start drowning.
Go get big work.
After the Kraken,
You can see Ander come over.
we are starting the next round of combat. Chelonia, you are up.
Good thing I'm dressed to throw.
The Kraken looks beat.
All right. Well,
It's okay if you want to miss your attacks. I got it.
Oh, Fletcher's
Fletcher's
down.
down.
Yeah, he splashed in the water.
I am going to swim
He's not going to
close.
stay on it. There's no way.
I got him, dude. Just a second.
I promise you, flat surfaces don't stand well on cylinders.
Pause the D&D game. He's standing on this fucking barrel. There we go. Got it.
Okay, what do you got, Chelonia?
I'm gonna swim closer to him. I think I'm a little too far away right now, and then I'm gonna throw 4.
All right.
I'm going to cast Throw Hands.
I'm actually going to use Legendary Resistance to get rid of it.
Oh.
But I'm going to try to roll first to see if I make it.
Save.
Use the
I
resistance.
missed. I have to use Resistance, yeah.
So I am not at advantage.
You are not at advantage.
All right. So that is 22,
That hits.
12,
That misses.
20,
That hits.
and 27.
That hits.
So,
Get 1 HP.
so it does 14 off the bat because I hit with the 2,
Okay.
and then
Plus.
that's 15, 17, so 26.
Okay. You get up to the base of the Kraken. You can see it kind of narrows out before it hits that tail. The tail itself has a bunch of small, like little flaps on it that can cause it to move and rotate about. But the tail itself is now like underneath him, just kind of doing a motion like this to keep him floating. There's a couple of tentacles that are there as well, doing the same. But as you get over, you kind of grab part of like this kind of like carapace, like of the shell of the Kraken, and just start to like bury your fist into it, punching it. They're not even like these focus kind of hits right now. It's just you just like beating the hell out of this thing, trying your best to hurt it. You can hear it screaming out as you're hitting it. It seems like the majority of its thick shell has been like broken and cracked to where now it's like really feeling the blows that are being dealt to it. After that, Andrew, you're up.
All sharpshooting.
All sharpshooters.
No,
They're not at advantage.
they don't have
for me.
the.
He said I was on a ship
He's
still.
got a hat.
That's why he's on that piece of it.
He is on a piece of wood. Yeah. But you would do,
17?
you do the full minus.
17 just hits.
It does hit?
Yeah, with the minus
He's
1
got-
AC from Azrael's thing, yeah.
Next attack?
Yeah.
27.
Hits.
Next.
Oh no, it's actually, sorry, it's 25. It wouldn't, the first one hit. It's not plus 11 anymore because the fairy fire's gone. So I only hit 1. Okay. My bad, I was cheating. Natural 20.
Okay.
So 2 of them.
20.
That's extra.
The
20
normal
damage
attack.
already.
Alright.
11, 7, 18, 28.
Okay.
One more.
On the crit.
Okay.
Okay. Come on. High damage. Max damage.
47 damage.
How do you want to do this, Ander? The ship just cracks in pieces. There's wood flying everywhere. You can see him reach down and like start picking crew members up and getting ready to throw them. Everybody's like picking themselves up onto the wood, getting ready to do what they can. You can see Chelonia holding the side, punching out at him.
As falling from the ship, when I land, I'll like roll so that I can like stand up, and as I'm standing up, I'll throw both the cards wherever you want them to.
Okay, as you hit the deck, like splashes into the water. There's like sea spray that comes up. As you're rolling, you feel the hat kind of like falling. You just adjust it quickly, grab the cards, and then throw one of them. The first one that you throw, you see it like slam into the chest of the Kraken, and as it does, there's this blue burst of energy that exposes like a little bit of a hole. And you feel like you can see something there, like some sort of organ or something that's just sitting inside of his chest. When you see that, there's like an opening probably about that big that the card leaves. You take the card and you actually step back a little bit and then run forward and throw it as hard as you possibly can. As you throw it, it goes just like glass, flat forward, doesn't move at all, slams into that part, and there's this burst, and you watch the Kraken go from being like this frenzy to just like splashes into the water. You see blood just like pick up from the ground, and then it instantly starts to pool out around the Kraken in this kind of thick purplish black liquid.
Thought to be sharks. Hellish sharks.
Yeah. Fletcher on the barrel, like sitting there floating, picks his arm up. Captain Ender Wetfoot, Kraken Slayer! Lifts his arm up. He's like trying to pick himself up onto the barrel there. The Kraken's still sitting there.
Standing on
The second the Kraken splashes down into the water, the waves are still like kicked up and splashing around. The sky is still crackling a little bit, but everything slowly starts to calm down over the few hours it takes to gather everything and kind of recuperate from what just happened. I know, sorry.
We're at sea, of course it's loud.
Fletcher is just leaning over the barrel, looking over. He looks pretty tired and spent too. Looking around at you guys, he looks over to you, Ender. We need to gather everything, get our resources in order, and find ourselves another ship to be on.
What's that one over there?
Can't really tell from here how many ships we got left after all that.
Well, hopefully the other ship still has their horn and use it and keep calling out. I'm sure some people strayed, but we'll make do with what we got. We have to.
I collapse on my back, and then not even 15 seconds later, I pop up and just,
Oh yeah.
I yell at the Tsar. Tsar! Go find it!
Find what?
The big gun!
Okay! Oh, before he jumps in the water, I tap him on the back and I cast Enhance Ability Owl's Wisdom so that he has advantage on perception.
Okay, sounds good. Zar just starts like swimming down into the water. You can from where he is right now, you can still see things that are sinking into the water. The back end of the ship that's falling in, and then there's actually the front part that like leaned forward and then started to sink this way. So his best bet is like making his way towards that. I need him to first make an athletics check to try to catch up with the sinking ship.
Well, swim speed would put him at 80.
27.
27.
Fuck yeah.
He's using, he has to reactivate by his last rage.
Yeah. Just starts swimming through the water. He gets into the spot of the ship where there's a bunch of like barrels, crates. Water has just filled the whole thing, but you can still make sense of a good amount of things that could be within there. Gonna have you make a perception check with him.
After 20, 26.
Fuck yeah. 26. He starts looking around, and the only thing that catches his eye is the huge, cloth wrap that it was like wrapped in originally, but is no longer like wrapped in. But he sees that and goes over towards that, and kind of picks it up and looks, and just lets that drift and sink over to the side. He starts like furiously looking around as he can feel himself sinking deeper and deeper into the water, pulling stuff up. Underneath one of the cots, like the bed itself, it's sitting up against like the frame, so like the legs are spread like this and the gun is stuck in it like this to where it's not moving. He goes over and like is trying to get it free as best he can, but it seems like where it's at, it's just a little tough to do. He just starts like yelling underwater, like bubbles coming out of his mouth, yanks up a corner of it, and then the gun slowly gets free. He grabs it and just starts to one-arm swim back up to the top. It takes him a while to get back up, but he's got it. I'm telling you right now, outside of a natural 20, I wasn't letting him see it. This ship slowly pulls around. The Kraken's body's still there, floating about. Some of the tentacles are
I'd like to
slowly
loot him.
starting to pick up.
Take his pockets.
I'd like to loot them.
All the tentacle pockets too.
Getting some of that stomach acid.
I am going to empty out my ink bottle that I have and collect some of the blood/ink from
Okay.
Kraken.
For sure. Just mark down somewhere that you have that in your inventory. A little Kraken blood
I don't know
vial.
how big the teeth are.
They're pretty large.
How large?
I mean, like the smallest one's probably about
Put
this
one
big.
in the house. I'm
Yeah.
cracking one out of
All
there.
right, sounds good.
Kraken.
See what I did there?
The ship, though, does come over. You are able to kind of regroup on the deck of it.
I need this.
Fletcher makes his way over to Haverdash immediately. He's like, Haverdash, glad you're alive, friend. Reaches his arm out, and Haverdash does the same. Doesn't speak. We need to do what we can to try and get all the rest of the ships over here. Does anyone have the horn? He kind of looks around, and nobody seems to be responding.
You know what?
Flares, anything?
We can send up flares.
Let's do that. Best we can. Make some noise.
Can't send up flares right now.
Try and get them to
What flare do you
come our
want?
direction.
A big flare?
I mean, big enough for the ships to see.
While you work on that, Ender, if you would,
Doesn't need to be crazy.
take stock of the ship. See if we have everything we need to at least keep going with this one. He starts looking around and gets a little quiet. Hope all of this is worth it.
See if we still fly. I'm just like,
That was
That's you popping
Or
Yeah.
guys have gone onto the,
Who wants
on
you
the deck
to-
and just
explode
feel
yourself.
like grab it and like hug onto it and just like pass out. Think my head up against it.
canceled.
I'll start.
Sark's just
taking
like
stock.
standing there with his arms out, like, what else you know? Okay. And then walks away.
I look into the sky and I take my staff, point it up towards the sky, and I cast Fireball.
Okay.
As it hits the range limit, just
This huge burst of orangish red explodes above. You hear like this horn in the distance, and then a couple of other ones pick up. A ship eventually makes its way to the side. Fletcher's able to get a horn and hands it over to a crew member and has them start to send a distress signal. You're here for a good 2.5, maybe 3 hours of waiting for ships to kind of make their way over.
Yeah.
Of the original 20 or so that you had left with, as you start to look around and count, total looks like there's probably about 11. Would have been 12 without
Turn it around.
without that being there, but yeah.
going home, boys.
Captain's call.
Fletcher makes his way up to the helm of this ship, out towards you, Ander. And the majority of you guys kind of all gathered in the middle of this ship now, all the keepers. He looks out. We've lost a lot of good people here today. They knew what they were getting into, but it doesn't make dealing with their death any easier. I personally knew each and every one of those men. And today we've lost hundreds. In light of that, though, we came out here for a reason. We knew it would be dangerous. We could lose people. I, for one, am not ready to give up here. I don't know what awaits us beyond this, but I do know, however, that it's not another Kraken. And if we can handle a Kraken, and with the Keepers and Captain Anders Wetfoot, Kraken Slayer,
Kraken Slayer.
with your blessing and your help, we'll push on. Turning back at this point is an insult to their memory. In saying that, though, if you so wish to return, we will.
Well, I'm
But I
not turning
promise
around.
you,
I can't at this point. I'll go there in a rowboat if I have to.
I'll be in the rowboat with you.
Thank you.
Not enough room. Tow you behind them.
All the other crew members? Aye, me too. Yeah, and me. One of them kind of like nudges you. And me, yes. I'll follow the Keepers anyway.
I'm looking at that there again.
He did throw that extra little bit in there to make us feel a little better.
What say you, Keepers?
I just look over at Ander. We have to save your brother.
We've come this far already. Can't turn around now.
One way or another, we're gonna make it happen.
What was that island called?
Nightshade Island or the Island of Snakes?
Yeah.
To the Island of Snakes!
To the Island of Snakes! All of them all start yelling out. The ships start to regroup and gather all of the things that they possibly can, forming a little bit of a tighter formation now with less ships. Still 11 strong. There's a lot of people who really at the tail ends of it, like through some conversation and discussion, pretty much just experienced like a rough storm where they couldn't do much in it. Pretty much unaffected a good amount of their resources. You guys are able to go onto this ship. It's not as like nice as the other one. The other one was just like a little bit larger, more spacious, a little bit more of details and eccentricities to it. But this one is functional and is not in pieces in the bottom of the Sea Souls. So you guys get all on this one and get ready to start heading towards the island. However, your direction at this point is fucked up. You kind of know where you're heading a little bit, but you don't think you've gotten too far off course. You know that you still need to go a ways bit like more north, just because you originally hit the obelisk and kind of had to just head west.
Did only one ship have a compass?
No, they all did.
No, they all do at the bottom of it. Yeah, they're all built in. Or sorry, let me take that back. You guys know that you need to be heading west, because originally you came into the Sea of Souls like from the east and knew you had so much of a day's journey like in some sort of a direction. But once you hit that, you're just heading west at this point, and honestly, you're less than a day away from probably where you would imagine the island to be. So strategizing and such will be happening for sure next week in our next session, because we're ending that here today. Congratulations, you've hit a milestone and leveled up after defeating a Kraken.
Hey, 15.
Good shit, guys. Really well done.
That was so close.
I will put the stat sheet in the Discord for those of you that want to see it.
We could not have survived another lightning breath.
But thank you for watching. We appreciate you tuning in. If you are, be sure to follow so you get put in for the giveaway. Check out the YouTube as well. There's a bunch of VODs and such on there, all the way up to like episode 70-something. This is 76.
How much gold is that going to cost?
So please tune in next week to see where this heads off and how they rescue Andrew's brother.
See ya. Peace.